Embark on a transformative journey with these 100 pearls of wisdom, where every quote is a step towards a life filled with joy and fulfillment. These quotes will inspire you to cherish the present and boldly chase your dreams, proving that gratitude is not just a feeling, but a powerful force for change. Let each word ignite a flame within, propelling you towards a future where gratitude and ambition harmonize, creating a path filled with joy, purpose, and endless possibilities. Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. Appreciate what you have, where you are, and who you are with at this moment. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others. Happiness is not having what you want. It is appreciating what you have. Thankfulness is the beginning of gratitude. Gratitude is the completion of thankfulness. Thankfulness may consist merely of words. Gratitude is shown in acts. The real gift of gratitude is that the more grateful you are, the more present you become. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. The key to realizing a dream is to focus not on success, but significance. And then even the small steps and little victories along your path will take on greater meaning. Gratitude can transform common days into thanksgivings, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. To be grateful is to recognize the love of God in everything He has given us. And He has given us everything. Every breath we draw is a gift of His love. Every moment of existence is a grace, for it brings with it immense graces from Him. The essence of all beautiful art, all great art, is gratitude. Gratitude is a currency that we can mint for ourselves and spend without fear of bankruptcy. When you are grateful, fear disappears and abundance appears. The struggle ends when gratitude begins. Being thankful not only shows good manners, but a simple expression of thankfulness can go a long way in relationships and communication with others. It not only enhances our own lives, but makes other people feel appreciated. Gratitude and attitude are not challenges, they are choices. Reflect upon your present blessings, of which every man has plenty, not on your past misfortunes, of which all men have some. What you have become is the price you paid to get what you used to want. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express gratitude for. Gratitude also opens your eyes to the limitless potential of the universe, while dissatisfaction closes your eyes to it. Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. A grateful mind is a great mind which eventually attracts to itself great things. The wise and confident acknowledge this help with gratitude. Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. Every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. You cannot do a kindness too soon because you never know how soon it will be too late. It is not joy that makes us grateful, it is gratitude that makes us joyful. Develop an attitude of gratitude. Say thank you to everyone you meet for everything they do for you. Gratitude is the most exquisite form of courtesy. When gratitude becomes an essential foundation in our lives, miracles start to appear everywhere. Joy is the simplest form of gratitude. To live a life fulfilled, reflect on the things you have with gratitude. Gratitude is the sign of noble souls. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness. It's the spark that lights a fire of joy in your soul. Be grateful for what you have and work hard for what you don't have. Gratitude doesn't change the scenery. It merely washes clean the glass you look through so you can clearly see the colors. Gratitude is the inward feeling of kindness received. Thankfulness is the natural impulse to express that feeling. Thanksgiving is the following of that impulse. I would maintain that thanks are the highest form of thought, and that gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder. The best way to show my gratitude to God is to accept everything, even my problems, with joy. We can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. Gratitude makes you feel good and proud. Complaining makes you feel bad and miserable. Gratitude is the wine for the soul. Go on, get drunk. Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. Gratitude opens the door to the power, the wisdom, the creativity of the universe. You open the door through gratitude. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Gratitude is when memory is stored in the heart and not in the mind. Look at everything as though you were seeing it either for the first or last time. The roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation for goodness. Gratitude is the most important of all human emotions. The more you invest in gratitude, the more valuable your life becomes. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Find the good and praise it. Make it a habit to tell people thank you, to express your appreciation, sincerely and without the expectation of anything in return. The thankful receiver bears a plentiful harvest. If the only prayer you said was thank you, that would be enough. The heart that gives thanks is a happy one, for we cannot feel thankful and unhappy at the same time. Gratitude is a quality similar to electricity. It must be produced and discharged and used up in order to exist at all. Appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well. Gratitude is the music of the heart, when its chords are swept by the breeze of kindness. Gratitude and attitude are not challenges, they are choices. The only people with whom you should try to get even are those who have helped you. I awoke this morning with devout thanksgiving for my friends, the old and the new. Gratitude is the sign of noble souls. We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. Gratitude is not in the words, but in the heart which expresses it. Gratitude changes the pangs of memory into a tranquil joy. And being grateful does not mean that everything is necessarily good. It just means that you can accept it as a gift. The measure of your life is the amount of beauty and happiness of which you are aware. Thankfulness is the quickest path to joy. Gratitude isn't about the act received. It's about the acknowledgement of those acts and the feelings they elicit. Gratitude is the memory of the heart. Practice gratitude to create more room for light to pour in. Gratitude is an art of painting an adversity into a lovely picture. A moment of gratitude makes a difference in your attitude. Gratitude can transform any situation. It alters your vibration, moving you from negative energy to positive. The essence of all beautiful art is gratitude. Being thankful is not always experienced as a natural state of existence. We must work at it, akin to a type of strength training for the heart. The thankful heart opens our eyes to a multitude of blessings that continually surround us. Gratitude is the completion of thankfulness. Thankfulness may consist merely of words. Gratitude is shown in acts. Give thanks for a little and you will find a lot. Gratitude is the wine for the soul. Go on, get drunk. Gratitude helps you to grow and expand. Gratitude brings joy and laughter into your life and into the lives of all those around you. The way to develop the best that is in a person is by appreciation and encouragement. Let us rise up and be thankful. For if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful. Gratitude is the most effective way of getting more of what you want. If you count all your assets, you always show a profit. Gratitude is riches. Complaint is poverty. The smallest act of kindness is worth more than the grandest intention. Gratitude isn't for the faint-hearted. It takes courage to accept life fully and completely. Gratitude is the inward feeling of kindness received. Thankfulness is the natural impulse to express that feeling. Thanksgiving creates abundance, and the miracle of multiplying happens when I give thanks. Take one loaf, give thanks, and He miraculously makes it enough. Gratitude turns ordinary days into thanksgivings, turns routine jobs into joy, and changes ordinary opportunities into blessings. Remember that not to be happy is not to be grateful. Gratitude is the open door to abundance. If you enjoyed today's content, please do not forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. Until next time, thank you for being a part of our community.